Well, hi there. I'm Alena. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to some wonderful tea. And let's just relax and chat. I think I have something for you that you're going to really benefit from. Because when I found out this piece, it really helped my mind to open. You see, I am a thinker. I am. I love to learn. I've always valued knowledge. I think it is the fountain of youth. And I love to think. I'm not always thinking anything negative. However, I can get overwhelmed with my thinking. I can get so far down the road on planning that I get exhausted. I can get so into thinking that I'm not listening. I'm also not experiencing. You know? So it was also kind of a detriment because I wasn't here. I was like in a different world sometimes with all that creating. Now, I love it. I love the creating. I haven't stopped that. But the obsession about the creating, I have stopped. Why? Because it was actually detrimental to the creating. We don't think that. We think, we grew up in ages where thinking, oh, that's the other thing, thinking critically. My boys do that. They come home from school, they are all proud of themselves for thinking critically. And that means tearing down. That's Alena Chapman's dictionary. But it is true. It is taking something, an idea, and then all the reasons why it doesn't work. Deconstructing so that you can hopefully then construct what you want. But it's critical thinking. And the school teaches that. And they teach it overdoing. Because you can, well, like I told my boys, where is the solution? You took this idea you were going to do and then you deconstructed it all the way down to nothing. And then now you don't have an idea. You're back in the box of A again. So you're starting all over. We are a thinking society, but we're not really thinking. We're either deconstructing, worrying, because that deconstruction ends up worrying down the road about the future. Am I good enough? Am I going to be able to do this presentation? Am I going to really be able to do this goal? Well, here are all the reasons why I can't, and you deconstruct it. And boy, oh boy, there you go, the critical mind is off to the races. That's not thinking, though. Believe it or not, that is not thinking. That is relying on past experiences to guide how well I'm going to do on this. It is using other people's ideas of who you are to then also apply to whatever is new in your life. And before you know it, you're obsessing about it in a negative way, which is just not as, it's still just as bad as when I am obsessing about how I'm going to create it. You know, it's really important for us to see. It's when our mind is quiet. It's when we take time, like right now with a cup of tea, and sit back and just allow ourselves to be happy at where we are in life, in anything we're doing, that then the creativity will come in. But we got to be quiet. We've got to relax the mind. When we sit back and just listen and close our eyes, then you will hear. Also, I've talked about visualization. Closing our eyes, getting peace, sitting in our sacred space, or sitting in nature, sitting where you feel good, having something you love to drink if you like to, or just sitting there and thinking, okay, this is where I want to be. This is who I want to be. This is what I want to happen. This is what it feels like when it really happens. Daydreaming. Visualization is using the imagination in a daydream way to create the reality we want to have. That's what it is in a nutshell. Okay? It's easy to understand. It's doing it that people seem to have a problem with. But it's really easy to do it. Just allow yourself to daydream. with a purpose, an intentional daydream. That's thinking. That's thinking. Allowing your mind to get quiet, just observing things, and then thinking of how happy you are about that project. Oh my gosh, creativity just flows right in. I get a new idea just like that. Okay? So this thinking on our society, oh, it's gone rampant. From my boys with the criticalness to the stuff on the YouTube and radio, and oh my gosh, just the things people are thinking up. And it all comes from that critical mind. And I just listen. I sit here and I listen. I think, oh my gosh, if people would just stop thinking and just be, then the good of the world would come forward. Because it is from a place of love. And as you know, spirit is love. It's not all that deconstruction, conspiracy theory, and all this other stuff that can go on. It's love, folks. It's love. And we don't have to analyze it to high heaven. We just have to receive. And I do think a little intention is nice of who we want to be. That's nice too. So take more time to do that. Catch yourself. Actually, if you just start doing the visualizations, like we talked about, and doing the meditations, taking time like this, you'll start to see a change right away. You really will. We crave that peace. We crave that not thinking for a moment, that stillness, that everything space. We really do. Enjoy your time just being. And comment below or send me a message, because I would really love to know what you do to get into that meditation, or what you do to get into that visualization. What works for you? Because we are all unique in our own little way. You know, we really are. And I would love to hear your story. Also, if you're listening to YouTube, hey, press that like button if you like these comments, because these things, these little tools I'm giving you, and our time together just chatting. Because I'd love to know. I'd love to know if that is also resounding. And also if there's something you want to hear about or want me to discuss with you on these wonderful, I don't know, little chats, I like to call them. Then also comment below about that too. And you might want to get the notified button to see if I answered your question. Aw, thank you for joining me. All right, my dear friends, have a fabulous week of just being. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.